Dungeons & Drag Queens, the podcast, is a wild, spicy, mature podcast not meant for children. If you like what you hear, though, you can find all of our links to our Twitter, TikTok, and Discord in the description. Previously on Dungeons & Drag Queens. You are in a crystal gem, and one of the villagers mentioned that you should meet with the elder. Stella found herself a nice little friend named Sebastian, who was a werewolf himself.
So what did you guys do?
I turned into a wolf for the first time.
You went full wolf?
I was perfectly in control. It was freeing.
We'll take you to see Yana. She'll explain everything to you. We'll meet you out front in like an hour, okay?
Are there any, shops in this place?
I want to first go to the shop that looks not just clothing related, but specialty clothing. No, I want to go to the armory. I lied. I want to go to the armory.
Hello, welcome to the armory. How can I help you, kids?
Do you have any gloves or gauntlets that are fire retardant?
There is a gem shop here that have fire-resistant gems. The blacksmith down at the end could probably forge them all together for you, but I could definitely get you some gauntlets.
She wants to be able to throw a fireball without killing you. That's what this is about.
Welcome to Ruby's Rubies!
We just purchased these crystal gauntlets, but we would like to enchant them with fire resistance. How much is the service?
40 gold.
Is there anything you're willing to barter with?
I have an idea. I remove my earrings of amplification. Could you tell me how pure these crystals are, please?
Aren't those the crystals that we need to beat the bad guy?
I have an idea. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. What I'm going to need from you is that ruby in your hand. Also going to need one of these earrings imbued into the gauntlet with that ruby.
Oh, you're going to have to take that over to the smith, and he can put them together for you.
Okay, so you said the other stores are a food store.
There's a cloth store, like a fine linen store, a potion store, a food store.
If they're gonna lead us to the elder after, we probably shouldn't piss anyone off on purpose. I wouldn't mind having a cape.
Okay, so you're going to Katie's Cloths, and you can see in the back a girl with short brown hair waving. She goes, come on in, come on in.
I'm looking for something that could make me more resilient if you have it.
Can I roll a perception? I just want to look for the most unique item. 24 then.
You notice a robe that is emanating magical energy.
What might this be?
That is the robe of stars. Some traveling guy came through and imbued it with magic. He said that someone one day would find it and it would be exactly what they needed. But other than that, it didn't tell me too much.
Do you mind if I put it on? I just want to see if it fits. I got a nat 20. Tell me what the fuck it does. Tell me what it does right now.
So this is a wondrous item. It's very rare.
I think we should steal it. I think we should steal it.
I think it's time that you leave. And unless you're the chosen, it's not for you.
No, I'm not going to leave. And I walk back over to the robe.
If the Stargate doesn't want us here, we should leave.
I'm casting darkness. Everyone get ready.
I wasn't prepared for this fight to happen, so I have to do it manually.
A D&D squad provokes a shop owner. Never heard that storyline before.
I will not be dealing with these shenanigans. She's going to turn to Will and or Hank. One of you gets to come with me. Who wants to leave right now?
Me. I do. I don't want to be a part of this.
No, take me
Stella
with you.
is going to grab Will, and she's going to dimension door back to where the smith was.
Hi guys.
So I'm going to use destroy water on the water in her body because I'm not fucking with this any longer. I want this rogue and she's being a bitch. So either you let me put this spell off, I destroy you, or you take our 15 gold and you give me this fucking cloak.
Hey, if you kill her, we can raid the rest of the store too.
According to the rules of D&D, people are creatures, not objects.
She's an object to me right now.
I will let you roll to see if this works, because honestly, it's pretty dope.
I haven't been in many fights in my life, but I promise you, I'm gonna kill you.
I wouldn't care if you set this whole place on fire around us.
So I aim my hand at the cloak to send a scorching ray at it. So if we're not meant to have it, no one gets it.
And she misty steps directly in front of it and puts her arms out.
Then I blast off scorching ray. Bad call, bitch. Why do you think we're not the ones meant to have this?
And she looks you in the eye. She goes,
What did she say?
What does that mean?
That's all she said.
Scarlet?
And then she passes out.
Oh, good, she's out. Let's take it and run.
But hey, you're not supposed to have the robe. Yeah, they shouldn't have the robe.
The moment they looked at me and they made a weird face, I started running instantly.
Okay, so you guys look off in the distance and you just see an angry mob running off, but you don't know why.
Stella is going to choose to believe that Yotrix did something. What's all the commotion?
It looks like someone stole an artifact that is meant for the Chosen. Basically, if it falls in the wrong hands or the wrong person tries to use it, then we all die, but no biggie.
The Chosen? Who's the Chosen?
Yana might know. Yeah, she's our elder. I guess I could bring you to her and she might be able to answer some questions for you. And you find yourself in front of a house, and when you're there, you see both Will and Stella standing in front of the house with other Will. Oh boy, I think you guys should come inside. As you know, my name is Yana. Has anyone explained to you about where you are and what's going on?
We assumed that Richard put us here.
When he first was coming to power, we were tasked to try and stop him. He was waiting and he had this crystal. And as soon as he saw us, he held the crystal up and it shined brightly. And then next thing we knew, we were here. That's why we're here and who I am. Now, how about you? Who are you?
We're the people who are going to kill Richard.
I'm going to task you with finding this Chosen and delivering that cloak to them. The Nordic bird should have the answers of who that is. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to this week of Dungeons and Drag Queens.
Woo! I'm gonna kill myself.
I like it. That was good. Let's just introduce ourselves to people who might be joining in for the first time. We'll start with Yotrix.
Oh, we're gonna start with me first, even though I'm the most hated, alienated fucking character in our stupid campaign right now, just because I wanted a fucking shiny goddamn object. Anyway.
I'll start with you so that you can go get your pizza bites while everyone else is talking.
That is true. I do want my pizza bites. So I'm Cage Fight, or Jordan. I play Yotrix, a tiefling druid. And I don't know, I think my most interesting fact is apparently I really like shiny things. And I like powerful objects. And I get duped easily by shitty storytelling.
So we're writing her out, correct?
So everyone knows, this will be the last week Yotrix is in the campaign. Just say your goodbyes.
Yeah, back to characters. I have like 3. You could have one of mine.
No, okay, so my actual tea for Yotrix this week is I am actually the eldest sibling of 3, even though I do not talk about my siblings often or ever because, you know, some family tea over there. But I am the eldest.
Excellent. All right. And next in line, we've got Hank.
Yes, fabulous. Hello, everybody. My name is Emily, also known as Featured Creature, and I play Hanky Panky. And the hot goss of the day for Hanky Panky is that since he saw how fun stealing was in the last episode, he's really excited to do some more of it.
We're going to get so much out of my invisibility spell. I got you.
Thank you. I mean, here's the thing, right? You get away with it once, and if you see that you can, it just feels easier every other time. And if we're in this gem world, who's to say there are real life consequences?
You know what? That's a great point. And I'm willing to take that adventure with you.
Thank you.
My hanky bestie.
I mentioned that this is an adult podcast, correct? Everyone knows that this is for adults, not children.
I feel like we're in it together, and I'm ready and I'm excited.
Murder and thievery is fun.
and next, we're gonna go and see some Will action.
Oh, hello. I'm Miffy, or Katie. Well, mostly Miffy, but it's fine. I play Will, and he's a character, I guess. I don't know what's going on. Help. A fact about him is when he was younger, his brothers convinced him that a potato was a type of melon. And he believed that until his late teens. So,
I'm sorry. What? Could you please elaborate on this?
No, I think it's perfectly clear. I don't know what we're missing here. It's a melon.
No, yeah. I feel like I'm being gaslit right now.
A potato is a type of melon. Like,
Yeah.
what do you?
Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
They all grow.
Why are you
Shape.
judging Will for what he was taught?
You know, it's fine. It's fine.
Your family didn't like you very much. I'm so sorry.
Man. And
Wait.
last but certainly not least, let's introduce Stella.
Hi, I'm Konami, aka Stella. I'm a Pact of the Fiend Warlock, and fun fact about Stella is that she has a brother who she hasn't talked to since they were like 18.
Oh, snap.
Ooh.
Wait, where is everyone in their sibling lineage? I'm the oldest.
She's older than him.
Okay, so you're also an older sibling.
I don't discuss.
You have no siblings?
Will's siblings are all older, so he's the youngest.
Aw, baby.
Oh. And I am Cletus, aka Dan, and I am your drag mother and dungeon master of the campaign. If we're doing sibling facts, all right, cool. So, see about me is that I actually am the oldest of 4.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I have a sister and 2 brothers that are younger than me. They're my sister is a stepsister, and my 2 brothers are half brothers. They're on my dad's side, which is why you don't hear about them because
Okay. That's cool.
Yep. That's Caitlin is the next oldest after me, and then Jordan is the next, and then Justin.
I also have many random family members, Cletus.
Yeah.
We found out about my 5th sister when I was in college.
Yeah, I found out I had siblings when I was 18. Anyway, so when we last left off, you guys had alienated yourself from a small village by stealing from the shop and getting the village to turn against you. You then found your way to the leader of the village, Yana, who explained to you why the village existed, which was because she founded it for her son, who she had given birth to in this crystal world that you're now in after they landed there, realizing because she was from outside of the crystal and was going to age, or was never going to age, but her son was going to age because he was born in the crystal. She decided to create a village to keep him safe and the people that she loved so that she would be able to stay with them through their whole life. And she's also made the decision that she's no longer going to try and leave the crystal because there's nothing for her on the outside world. She did give you direction on how you are to escape, though. She said that you need to find the last Nodig bird, which is somewhere in the crystal, but the only way to find them is to go to the city of Tamborel and see if you can find the person that'll be able to give you directions. So you left the city, not without a mob close in tail, and found yourself in the woods, where you then proceeded to have a little bit of a rest in the woods to recuperate at a campfire so that you can start the next day rejuvenated and ready to go. And that's where we are. You guys are waking up from your night's rest in the woods, feeling rather refreshed, and starting your day off.
Do we know the direction that we have to walk in to get to the city?
You just need to keep heading north.
Cool.
Let's go north, team.
So you wake up and you guys start packing up, get everything ready. You guys want to talk about anything, have any conversations?
Well, that was a wild night, guys.
Yeah, what did you guys do?
We had a lot of fun.
So she's not dead.
Who's not
certain
dead?
about that? Because I recall
I'm
there being a
positive.
burning building from your review.
No, she's fine. It was a controlled blaze.
Mm-hmm.
It was a battle of coercion at worst.
And I don't think we should be judged because you guys left us there, so we did what you had to.
Yeah,
Anyway.
and also, can we talk about how fucking powerful I am?
You assaulted an innocent child.
First off, she wasn't a child. She was hundreds of years old. Wait, did we assault a child?
No, did we?
No, she was
You'll never know.
years old. No, she wasn't a child. I thought we missed something else here.
I mean, we can't go back and ask. She ran a shop, didn't she?
And also, why are you guys upset about this?
This is the world of magic and elves. You don't think elves live a very long time?
She did, in fact, identify as a child when you saw her.
No,
You know
didn't.
what? That child had it coming. Fuck the kids.
She tried to
Fuck them
kill
kids.
me.
Excuse me.
I gave her multiple outs,
We
and
did.
honestly, I don't think we should be upset about the mildly singed shopkeeper. I think we should probably be way more worried with the 100 cubic meters of water that I fucking transported onto their land when they chased us. Again, can we talk about how fucking powerful I am now?
Yeah,
More concerned
honestly,
that
it
you
was cool.
assaulted a shopkeep and attempted to murder her.
No. There was no
murder.
attempted murder. There's no attempted murder. I begged her not to
true.
make me do it. You guys,
I was there.
when the CCTV footage comes out, you will see that
Do
I
you
was
have
the
cameras here?
It'd be
And the
real
camera.
cool if our editor could just kind of put in a clip of a memory of that moment so that we could hear it again and just be like, this is
Yeah.
exactly what was said.
So I'm gonna use destroy water on the water in her body because I'm not fucking with this any longer. I want this rogue and she's being a bitch. So either you let me put this spell off, I destroy you, or you take our 15 gold and you give me this fucking cloak.
Hey, if you kill her, we can raid the rest of the store too.
Add screams in and shit like that. Maybe the crackling of fire.
That is neither here
either
nor there.
way.
We cannot go back, so we must go forward. Please.
Yeah,
Either way, we're in
Yeah.
We're
great
already
position.
hurting enough things here that are enemies and evil. How about we not try to hurt good people as well?
I mean, I
Okay.
tried to not hurt her. She kind of forced my hand.
Listen.
Anywho, so it's this direction. and Yoshi
yeah,
just fucking walks off.
And Hank, actually, I need you to roll a perception check for me.
Oh no. Okay. All right. I got a 12.
Okay. You thought for a second that you heard something, but you weren't sure, so you just kind of ignored it.
That's kind of weird, but I guess if we're moving on, we might as well move on. Just so you guys know, though, we did get the goods from the store, and I got it in my backpack. So
Nice.
yeah, that's what's up.
Getting the bill
Anyway.
for the robe. Lovely.
Yeah, and it's-
Borrowed. We're on a delivery mission. I don't know how we keep missing the vital point here.
You walked
is you're
away.
doing-
If you think about it, we
Damn.
just took on the duties of the shopkeeper because now we're protecting the cloak until we find whoever the hell the chosen one is, and then they can use it. And in the meantime, it's a very fashionable piece of equipment.
So as you guys are moving forward, Hank, you kind of feel like you know which direction to go. Like it just kind of like you're like, this is the way we need to go. Like something is just telling you to go that direction.
Ooh, okay. You guys, I know that we're walking this way, but there's something deep within me that's really urging me to tell you that I think we should go this other way.
Are your loins telling you?
It's not nostalgia, it's not like deja vu, but it's like adjacent to the both of those, and I just really feel like I really want you to trust me. Like I feel like we need to go this other way.
So the options you have are there's a road that leads north directly into Tamborel, but there's also like kind of a side path to the left of that seems like it leads directly west. And that's the path that Hank is telling you to take. You don't have to. You guys can go straight, but something is telling you want to go that way.
Where's Yotrix?
Well, you're all in like a path, right? You're at the campsite together. You're all standing in the
So
same
I
area.
so I haven't walked away far enough to be abandoned forever.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Good.
Oh, good. Are you guys willing to take like a short detour? Because, you know, if we go this way, we can walk for like maybe like 5-10 minutes. And then if it doesn't like, you know, have anything or look promising, we can totally turn back. Like, I'm okay with that. But we already came this far, so it's like a 5-minute detour, you know?
I'm with
Very much so.
with Hank on this one. You haven't steered us wrong yet, battle
Oh.
buddy.
I'm honored.
If I recall, they sided with you. You know what? I'm over the last town where
So are you guys going to take the side path or the main path?
I suppose a
Side
few
path.
minutes won't hurt.
Yes!
Yeah.
Thank
Okay.
you.
So
Thank
you
you
guys
so
start
much.
taking the side path, and I need all of you to roll a dexterity check.
Oh my god. Side path.
Oh,
Side path.
Well, I'm dead.
Oh shit.
Oh, I actually did okay.
I'm not doing good.
20.
16.
Excellent.
I got a 10.
I got a 2.
All right.
Oh,
So,
no. Karma.
Will and so you all know as you're going through, the ground kind of gives away under you after a couple minutes, and you start sliding down a hill. Stella and Will are able to gain balance so that they're sliding down the hill kind of like on their feet, like they're surfing a little bit. Yotrix stumbles face first down the hill, just kind of tumbles the entire way down. Hank, you don't catch your balance, and you do end up falling and sliding, but you're like falling on your butt. Yotrix does hit the ground first because she's going like aerodynamically straight down. And then Hank lands on top of her. And then Will and Stella, you guys kind of gracefully run off the hill next to the two of them.
Wow.
You guys all right?
That made me feel much better.
Will's
I
gonna
mean,
help up Yotrix and Panky.
thanks, Will. That was a little bit more rough
Christ.
than it had to be. Sorry.
So,
We'll flick her hand at them and clean the dirt off of them, but that's all she'll do.
nice path you chose.
So you guys now notice that you actually have slid a good distance downhill, and there's actually like a little tunnel in front of you, which is leading north. Presumably, it's like a sewage system or an express into the city and out of the city.
Nice.
Your instinct led you to a sewer.
I mean, hey, it's better to be undetected if you have the option, especially with what happened at last town. You don't know if word got to us, like got to this one.
Yes, about actions that may have occurred.
And Hank, I need you to
Mhm.
roll another perception check.
Oh no. Okay. Shit. I got a 4.
All right, you're just doing your thing. Nothing seems out of the ordinary.
You guys,
Hey,
I mean,
this-
the fall, you know?
Got you a bit rumbled in the brain. It's fine. It's fine.
I mean, do you guys want to go in the sewer or something?
Well, I don't feel like wasting a spell slot to teleport back up. So, I suppose.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not
Right.
super amped about this, but maybe this is a blessing in disguise. Like we don't actually know what we're walking into here.
We don't
So
know
you
what's
guys-
leading him into here.
So, the tunnel has water down the center that's flowing out like the sewage line, and on either side there's like a sidewalk which has enough space for one person to walk at a time. You'd have to run single file if you were to all go down one side, or you could go one by one. So like
God.
across
How-
from it, or someone could swim down. So you decide how you're going to enter the tunnel.
How wide is the water? Like, could you jump
The
from one
water?
side to the
No,
other?
you could not jump from one side to the other.
Oh shit!
It's a good 10-foot gap.
Is the water moving fast, or is it just kind of stagnant?
It is flowing right out from where you are. This is the major spot where it falls out.
Ooh, is it like a strong current, like something?
It's like a
you-
waterfall. It's like a good 10 feet up. So like it's
Oh.
flowing out over like a waterfall. So if you were to go up in there, the current would definitely pull you back out.
Damn. Okay. Well, since we can't cross, if we're gonna go in there, we have to. I think we should stick together. And since we can't like jump across from one side to the other, I think it would be best if we stayed single file on one side. Because if the tunnel curves when we're already in there, then we won't be able to go the same way as each other.
How far across did you say it was from one side to the other, Cletus?
About 10 feet.
Okay.
You could definitely Misty Step or Shadow Step or anything like that to get across.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you
yeah,
don't
yeah.
Just jump across.
Stella will go in single file, but can I ready an action? And if anything happens,
Sure.
can I teleport across? Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. So let me know what order are you guys going to go in? Who's first, second, third, fourth?
I don't like this single file thing.
Stella will not go
Oh.
first. Not in here.
I'll go first.
All right, I'll go in second since
How
We're in
how
it together.
visible?
I'll go third.
I guess I'll go last.
I
Listen-
really feel like Will should have been first, thinking
Dude,
about the
I-
dynamic of
I
this
would have
group.
gone first, but you wanted to go first.
No, I
Hold
really feel like the
on.
people who wanted to come down this way should be in the front.
I'm okay with that. Why don't we? Why don't? We're
Do
not
you
in the tunnel
want
yet.
me to go first? I'll
Hold
go
on.
first.
No,
Oh
no,
my
Will. I feel much better with you behind
We
me.
have committed to this order. So
No.
it's
Wait,
Yotrix,
how
it's
dark is the
Hank,
tunnel?
it's Stella, it's Will.
Oh,
So that's just the
no.
order. And it is quite dark and smelly in this tunnel. You guys can
Yeah.
still see because it's not like completely dark, but it's definitely darker. Now, I need Stella and Will to make perception checks.
Fuck me. Okay.
Yeah, my perception's
With
not good, so I'm
advantage.
hoping y'all's are better.
With advantage. Okay.
Advantage, huge. Okay, that was a 7. Second one. That was an 8. Let me.
All right, cool.
I see
Okay.
nothing.
I got a 14 and a 7.
Okay, the 14 will do it. You notice that
Huge.
Hank's backpack is glowing.
Oh. Hanky, I think
Yeah?
something in your backpack's shining a bit.
What? Oh my
Um,
god. I mean.
Didn't you say you had the robe in there?
Yeah, what do you
Ooh.
got in there that would be shiny?
Oh, I do. Okay, can I open my backpack and see if it's glowing? Do I have to roll for anything or?
Nope, go ahead and open your backpack.
All right, so I'm gonna open
And the
my
second
backpack.
you open your backpack, the robe flies out of it.
Oh,
God.
Well, there
sentient
goes all of our
robe?
effort.
Sentient
It starts
robe?
circling
Is it trying
around
to
the
fly
four of you,
away?
like no, it's like figure eighting
Okay.
around you all, like swerving in between you all, like a puppy that's really excited to see somebody.
Oh my
Are you alive?
It flies directly up to your face and just kind of bobs up and down in the air.
I think that was a
Yo,
nod.
this is some Aladdin magic carpet
Is-
shit right
Oh
here.
my
Is like
God.
the chosen
Oh.
bro nearby? Or like, why are you so excited, man?
And as it does that, it pulses a little light, and it's almost as if it's talking in your head. You can hear it, and it says, "Follow me," and it just zooms straight forward.
Oh dear Lord.
So
Oh my
we're
god.
following the magic flying robe, right?
I
I
mean-
mean, not happily, but yes. What else are we supposed to do?
And it's,
Let it
it's
fly
illuminating
away?
everything.
It's true.
All right.
Okay, well, let's go.
All right, so you guys follow it through, and it's a good like 10 minutes in the sewer, and it smells really bad, and it starts getting darker and darker, but you can see your way because the robe's lighting up and like illuminating the path. So those of you with dark vision, it's not a problem, but those of you that don't have dark vision, you wouldn't have been able to see without it. So it's guiding you through.
Oh, thank
And
God.
you guys come up to a spot that opens up into like this big room. It's like a sewage waste plant, like where everything goes. There's machines all around that are processing through the water and filtering out trash and things like that. And you see all this stuff. And the robe starts kind of swirling around one of them and moving up it, like it's flying up. It looks like it's just a kid, like it's just goofing around, having a good time, but also going in the direction it's supposed to be going. Like when you watch someone riding their bike and they just kind of swerve around while they're going, that's basically what it's doing.
What is this? This robe's first time out in public?
You said it went up.
Yep, it went up, and you can see that there's what looks like a sewage cap at the top, and there's a ladder that goes down from there that leads all the way down to the base of that machine
Cool.
that's circling around.
Well, you're first in the line. Going up.
Yep, up you go, Yotrix. Good luck.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna follow the code. I'm just gonna keep following it.
You go
And
for
as
it.
you guys go, as each of you climb onto the ladder, I need you to roll a dexterity save.
Everybody gets +2 because they're close to me.
You could do either dexterity or athletics, whichever you'd prefer.
And we all get
Oh.
+2?
You get +2 if it's a saving throw. Yeah.
The deck saving throw. I'm up.
Shit!
10. Fuck.
I got a 7.
I got a dirty 20 again.
All right, cool.
Real dirty.
I only got an
Hmm.
11.
All right. So you guys realize that it's very slippery and wet. It's slimy, like a mildew over it, and it's really hard to grasp on. So you guys are really struggling. But Stella seems to just be able to grab hold and starts climbing up. So she ends up taking the lead.
Ripper. Don't you ever forget it. That's for Sebastian later.
Who had the lowest roll?
I had an 11.
I had a
7.
10.
Okay, so Hank had the lowest roll.
Yeah.
The robe kind of notices that you're struggling the most and flies back down and kind of goes under you and like starts pushing on you, trying to like help you up. it doesn't do anything because it has no strength whatsoever, so it can't push you. It just kind of is like crushing into the back of you.
Mm.
But it's very
Wow.
clearly trying to help.
All right. Well, I appreciate this so much, Rob, but I think some fights I just have to do on my own. Me and this ladder, we got to knock it out, you know? Thanks, though.
And the rope flies away and goes up, and Stella's the first one to the top, and it meets you up there, and you guys open the tunnel, and light shines through, and you guys come out, and you're in a side alley where you can see some sheets hanging down. It's a bright sunny day. You see like sandstone walls and stuff like that, but you can't really see past the tarps. You can hear bustling of people, but you can't see anything yet until everyone gets up there and you guys decide to move forward.
The moment Stella gets up, she's going to use prestidigitation to clean herself. She's a neat freak.
Right, so everyone ends up getting up there, and you guys push back the curtain, so to speak, the cloths, and you find yourself in the glorious city of Tamborel. You look around, and you can see that this city is huge, and it's definitely old. It's been around for a long time. It's full of people. There's lots of music. There's lots of paintings and art going around. You can see there's a bunch of taverns, and people seem to be dancing and singing and all sorts of stuff. And you find yourself in the main market street of everything, where you can see a bunch of little shops that sell like fish and little knickknacks and things like that. You can see someone selling cutlery, some people selling glassware. You can see people selling like bracelets. Nothing that like is specific that's going to help you guys out. Just a bunch of little knickknacks and doodads. But everyone seems to really be bustling, having a good time. You can see a mix of different species of people there. You can see some humanoid creatures, some people that are more animal-like. You can see some bullywugs, elves, people. You can see some arakakas, all sorts of different things. Those are the bird people, by the way. So there's all sorts. You see dragonborns, you see everybody, and everyone seems to really be getting along, and there isn't really any problems. Like, everything seems happy and exciting.
Wow. This is a lot more people than I've seen in a long time. I like this. I can get used to this.
As you step out and you look around, you notice that the buildings are very tall. There are sandstone buildings on either side of you that run down the street, and you can see there's many side streets. And as you look off into the distance further to the north, you can see a grand castle, which is built of like sandstone, and it has rubies and gems and metals and all sorts of things through it, looking super elaborate. It has huge banners hanging down that show an emblem of a fire with smoke emanating from the top of it. That are plastered up, and a big sun in the background. And they seem to be tapestried all throughout the city that you're in. You can see them on the walls, the shops, and things like that. And it's very clearly the crest of the city, Tamborel.
Damn.
Well, I'm not unfamiliar with this.
I need a quick aside off of the storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
Who are we looking for again?
The dodo bird.
Oh, we're looking for a guide that can lead us to the Nodic.
We're looking for a tradesman who has information about the Nodic.
Thank you. Thank you. I was like, this isn't where the fucking bird is. This is
Voting, we go to a
where-
library.
Okay.
Library?
Yeah, because if you think about it, libraries are where all information ends up. And if we start there, maybe we can see who supplies the library with information, and maybe they'll know where to find the Nodic bird.
Sure, I suppose a library would be fine.
I mean, is there like a registration or like a
Registration
girl,
for
I
what?
don't know.
Commonwealth area?
I figure we just
Court?
walk around and ask somebody if they know where the library is. Because everywhere
Or-
has libraries, right?
So if you guys want to do that, that's totally fine. You can go around and ask people looking for a library.
Do you guys want to do that? Or we could just start asking tradesmen if they know anyone who's trading in like secrets or information or something. We could do
Should
it.
probably start with the library before we go to the black market.
You know, when you put it like
that.
Find
All right.
the underbelly of this beautiful city.
And as you say black market, you see a couple people look at you funny and keep walking. Like just random people.
Oh, I guess they're not fans of that term.
I think maybe we should
Well, I
keep
mean-
for ourselves.
Yeah.
I don't know how friendly the people here are. And the last town, they seemed friendly, but they were not.
No, the last time was perfectly friendly until certain individuals did certain actions.
Fine, Stella, it's fine.
She started the fight. The girl started the fight.
We have a job to do. Let's just do it. It's fine. It's fine.
I need all of you to roll a perception check.
I got a 19.
Cool. You notice that the robe is gone.
4 F. Oh God.
18.
God fucking damn it!
I got a 6.
If you guys would get off my fucking ass about the town, we wouldn't have lost the goddamn quote.
I did not bring it up.
Oh my God! I said it was fine.
And as you guys are yelling in the street, someone comes up to you and goes, "Shh! You need to stop. Come with me."
All right,
Ooh,
who are you?
Okay. Let's follow the stranger, guys. Can't be any worse than what we're doing here.
Oh my God! Well, I mean, we're following fucking magic robes. Might as well follow a random person.
And they pull you back into another side alley behind a curtain. They go, "Look at you guys. Like, you guys are obviously new here, so I'm going to be very clear. You can't be making scenes like that in the street. You're going to upset people, and you don't want to upset people in this town."
We were in an alley. We weren't in the street.
You
We were definitely
are
in the street.
definitely in the street. You
Yeah.
just came out from a side alley, and we're standing in front of shops, and we're screaming.
Apologize for my
And you said the black
yells.
market. You cannot talk about stuff like that. It's a very tenuous relationship that we have with the shadow market here, and you cannot be just walking around saying stuff like that. If the wrong person overheard
That was a joke. But since you brought it up, we're in the market for information.
Obviously,
Oh my
that's what you're in the
God.
market for. That's the only reason people would ever say something like that. It's very clear. You guys have to be more careful. Where are you from? What is... And you see this person is getting really flustered. You don't even know if this is a guy, a girl, in between. You don't know anything about this. They are in a cloak. They haven't said their name. They've given you nothing. You've just followed them off the street.
Until I know who you are, I'm not telling you where I was from.
We're unaware of your customs or culture in this city. I apologize for the screaming. My name's Will. Well, these are my friends, Stella, Panky, and Yotrix. We're rather new to this.
And they step back a little bit, and they go, "You just gave me your names freely like that?"
Yeah.
Are we not supposed to?
Feel like you guys really are tourists.
Yeah.
Are we not supposed to give you our name?
Next thing you're gonna say you're not even from the Crystal Realm or something stupid like that.
I mean, it's true we aren't.
No, don't. Please stop.
You say that, and
Will.
immediately the person takes another step back and goes, "Oh my God, come on!" And they grab you by the hand and they pull you off the side street into through a closed door.
We shouldn't be offering up all this information about ourselves.
As you guys are all filed in, they close the door and lock it behind you. They look over the window, they pull a curtain down, and they look around to make sure no one's looking back. And they stop in front of you and they pull their hood back. And it's a young elven girl with tattoos that go around from the crown of her forehead straight down, and then across the bottom of her eyelid. They go just like a little rectangle almost. They just come down and cross over. And then she has a double set of lines, and she has silverish white hair with bright blue eyes.
Ooh,
And she goes,
pretty.
"You guys cannot say things like, are you seriously not from here? If you're not from the Crystal Realm, you're going to get yourselves killed if you say that."
Oh.
I'm not answering anything to you anymore until you tell us who you are.
"I'm Tabitha," she says to you. She goes, "I am part of the Shadow Knight service here. So you need to understand a few things about this place. First and foremost, the fact that I gave you that information means I'm putting a lot of trust in the fact that you guys aren't going to tell people that, because there's three different factions here. There's the King's Guard, there's the Shadow Knights, and the Flaming Swords. And while it's a balance that we have going on here, none of us really like each other. So you can't come around saying which side you stand for, things like that. We live peacefully in ignorance here. Okay? Does that make sense to you?"
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. So no one knows that they live in...
No.
Everyone knows that we're in a crystal realm. We were born here. We were raised here. We all have been in this realm. It's the outsiders from outside that people are afraid of, which is the only reason that the 3 different sects and guilds are able to live harmoniously here, as tenuous as that might be, because we have a common enemy, which is people from outside of the crystal realm.
Oh, well, that's awesome.
Why would they be your enemy?
Because
That's so crazy.
someone from outside of the crystal realm is the one that's going to be able to destroy the crystal realm. Like, we understand that people want to get out because they aren't from here, but we are. And if people leave, it could destroy the crystal and kill every life form inside of it.
Not for you as well.
Yeah,
well, but
for me
we
as
don't
well.
want to do that. We want to find a way out without hurting anyone. That's why we're on
It doesn't matter
a search.
what you actually want. It's what people think you want. The sooner you understand the dynamic of the politics here, the safer you'll be.
I can
Yeah, I mean, it
appreciate
makes sense. They're not going to take a risk on
Yeah.
people trying to find a way when we could just easily break the crystal and get out.
Thank you for that information. We will be more careful next time.
Yeah. Well, do you know where we could get our search started, Tabitha?
She goes, well, sort of. And she takes a side step, and you see the robe is cowering behind her.
Aww.
Oh, you found our little buddy.
Yeah, actually, he found me and brought me to you.
He found you.
Tabitha.
Oh, of course.
How did you guys get the robe of stars?
You know what the robe is?
That's classified.
Yeah, we
Yeah, we
don't.
can't
We already
share that.
promised not to talk about that again because I always get yelled at. So
Wait, you...
How do you know the robe of stars?
Because my sister guarded it.
Oh, your sister's so nice.
so good news, she's alive.
Your sister is so nice.
Shut the fuck up.
No, I'm
Jeffrey,
saying
please.
good news, she's alive. I'm giving her solace. She's alive.
Why wouldn't
we
she
just saw her.
be? Why wouldn't she be?
I know
She-
she's alive. We're twins.
Oh, good. Well, you guys stop talking. Let me put this over, all right? I'm very good at convincing people of things. Let me just talk to. Let me talk to
Well,
her
let me
about what
assure you
happened.
that I don't trust you to talk any more than I trust your tricks to talk.
How dare you?
We're on a mission to beat Richard, and that cloak was said to be one of the factors used in doing so.
Richard.
It would lead us to someone. Don't worry about who he is.
Stop. Not everyone. If the
many
more people that
names.
know what we're doing, the less likely that they're willing to help us. We need to
They
just go.
are the most important person in this realm. We need them.
We don't know anything. How do you know this cloak other than that your sister was guarding it? Just to be clear, also, she did give this cloak to us. We have tasked ourselves with the protection of it, so that way the gem doesn't get destroyed by the cloak being used by the wrong people. All right. Just to be clear.
Roll a deception check.
Okay. Just to be clear, we're all on the same side. 19.
Okay. Tabitha looks at you and she goes, you have to be. My sister wouldn't have just given anyone the robe.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. We are not taking this situation lightly, but we really are trying to get to this information as quickly as possible while also causing the least amount of damage to literally everyone around us. And if there's anything you can do to help facilitate that, I swear to God, we will not regret it.
She puts a hand up in front of you and she goes, first of all, stop talking. You need to be more tight-lipped about what you're doing. You can't be going around flaunting that you're from outside of the crystal realm, what you're trying to do. The reason everything here is peaceful is because people don't share that stuff. We sit in ignorance of what everyone else around us is doing, and we stay quiet. And it works for our city. We've been doing it since the beginning of time in the Crystal Realm. This is the first city of the Crystal Realm. This was founded as the first civilization.
Oh.
Everything comes back here. All the secrets of the realm are here. Everything goes on here. If we started talking about things and getting political about who's on what side, we would tear ourselves apart. So you need to be quiet. You need to be silent. You need to be a rogue. And she pulls out 2 twin blades that she has, and she starts twirling them. She goes, you need to make sure people don't know who or what you are at any given time here.
Sweet and all, but we
All right.
have things to do. So it's either we start asking questions or we start threatening people. And neither one is exactly stealthy.
Roll a persuasion check.
Come on, persuasion. Oh, that is an 11.
Yeah. She looks at it and she goes, no, that's not going to work. You can't do that. And she goes, but lucky for you, you have the robe of stars. It knows what it's looking for. So it'll guide you, but you guys, you've got to be careful. And she takes a second. She goes, here. And she holds up her wrist. And when she does, she pulls her sleeve down a little bit and you just see her arm for a second. Who has the highest arcana here?
Not me. I have 0.
I'm only +1.
Not me.
I think it's
Negative,
Stella,
so.
right? Oh,
I believe
No.
it's Stella. No?
No, I've
it's
been negative.
Yotrix is the
It's
highest
Yotrix.
arcana here. Okay.
That's trash.
So Yotrix, I need you to roll an arcana check.
Okay. Solid. I've literally not rolled a double digit yet. It's an 8.
Love that for you.
What did you roll?
An
Got an 8.
An 8. Okay. So she holds up her wrist. You don't see anything happen, and she just kind of stands there and looks at you.
Trying to do a blood bond or something?
Nice
weird.
arm. What you doing?
You see her. She puts her fingers between the crown of her nose, and she waves her hand over it, and all of you see a symbol start to manifest on her. And it looks like an eye, like it's an eye with smoke emanating out of it, like it's just kind of coming out the corner like a smoke, and it's a tattoo. And she goes,
Ooh.
you need to look for this symbol. She goes, there's 2 that you can find with people. There's this eye, which is the shadowed eye, and then there's the eye facing the other direction, which is the flamed eye. And it'll be the same, but it'll have fire. So you need to look for people, and you need to look for these symbols. Those are people that will be safe for you to talk to. No one else.
Smoky eye symbol.
Oh, exciting. How do we find them on them? Are they all hidden or?
Every person has a tattoo in the same spot that's part of it. They'll all have it, but we also have the eyes are on some of our shops, some of the locations that we frequent in different areas, doors that will lead you places that'll be part of this clan. If you find this symbol on things, you'll know that that's somewhere you need to be.
Cool. All right. Do you have any disguises here that we could borrow for our adventures so we can blend in a little bit better before we head out?
She looks at you guys and she's like, you can look like whatever. No one's going to say anything. That's not going to be the issue. It's just what you say to people that's going to cause a problem.
Got it. Second question before we dip. If someone asks us why we're looking for the Notic bird and we say we're simply looking to seek the answers of our existence, would they question further if we say that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would suggest not saying things to people about that at all.
Well, then how are we going to find it?
You'll know when you're at the right people to start talking.
Okay. Well, thank you.
And she looks at you guys. She looks at all of you in like a almost disapproving and saddened look, and she goes, "Good luck." And she steps into shadow and then vanishes.
Did the cloak stay?
Oh, she seemed nice.
Wow.
What's the name of the fire eye symbol?
She had the smoke eye symbol.
Yeah,
That was
but
so promising.
didn't you tell us the name of the other one?
Yep, it's
Fire eye.
the flaming eye and the shadow eye.
Got it. So I'm trying to keep notes.
And let me clarify. They are the shadow eye. So it points from top left to bottom right as an eye, and at the top left corner, smoke is coming out. And the fire eye, the flamed eye, is pointing from top right to bottom left, and the flame is coming out of the top right corner. So it's like on a face, it would be opposite eyes.
Well, I don't think there's anything more from us here. You guys want to catch the cloak and then go see if we can find some more places with some eyes on it?
Is the
Quietly?
cloak still leading us?
Yep. So the cloak is at the door waiting for you guys.
Don't leave us again.
All right, Clokey, lead the way, brother.
Yeah, if you get... Hold on, I'm gonna whisper to the cloak really quick. I'm gonna tell it, if you get scared again, you can always hop back into my backpack, but you don't have to run away. We can and we will protect you.
And when you say that, it immediately wraps itself around you really tight.
Aw, that's cute. If you want to be on top, I'll wear you if you want. No, okay.
Hey, do we have any concern about people around here just seeing this mystical cloak? We
Yep.
can't just let it fly around. So I have an idea. I'm gonna cast invisibility on it.
How will we follow it?
Hold on. I'm gonna cast invisibility on it. I say it pops into Hanky's bag. And just do us a favor, tap Hanky's shoulders for if you want to go left or right. So like tap his right shoulder if we're supposed to turn right, tap his left shoulder if we're supposed to go left. And we'll just keep walking straight or as straight as possible until we're given a direction. I think that's the only way that we're going to be able to stay nonchalant here.
That is a great idea.
So the robe gets really excited about this and flies directly in front of Yotrix and like spreads itself out so that it's like completely visible for you. So and, like almost like it's like hit me.
Nice.
So that's one spell down. Fuck, it's fine. So I'll cast invisibility on it. We have an hour.
Okay. So
By
the cloak,
way, with
you
this.
can't see it anymore, but Hanky, you feel your bag just kind of get rustled around a little bit. So it's pretty clear to you that it has found its way into the bag.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hanky, take lead.
All
You
right.
can feel it
Let's go.
pushing you forward a little bit.
All right, let's go, guys.
So you guys head out.
Telling us to go
You
forward.
guys head on out, and you're walking through the main streets, and Hank is guiding you guys. He can feel the cloak just kind of turning you around corners and going to different places and moving around. And you guys find yourself pretty quickly to a small tavern at the edge of the market district that you were just in. And you look up, and it has a circle with a bunch of little tiny circles on the edge of it. Looks like a tambourine, and you see underneath it in writing, it says the tambourine. And the cloak is leading you into the tambourine.
All right, the cloak looks like he wants a drink. Let's go.
So you guys head on in, and the second you walk in, all of a sudden the hustle and bustle that you heard in the street is up again. You can hear people laughing and singing and dancing. People are drinking all over the place. There's a bunch of people, and they're just having a great time. You can see that there is 2 women behind the bar that are working together, and there are also 3 women that are serving tables. So you walk in, and one of the women from behind the bar, she makes her way up to you. She has short, like shoulder length, dark black hair with green eyes, and she is a half elf, half human. And she walks up to you guys, and she goes, "Well, hi, welcome to the tambourine."
Hello.
Hi.
She goes, "My name's Tammy. This is my place. Well, it's me and my wife's place, but we're so happy to have you here. Are you here for drinks or food, or what would you like? You want to sit at the bar? You want to sit at a table?"
Is a table.
A table,
Yeah.
excellent. And she looks around and she goes, "Well, there are 3 sections you could sit in. We have over here, which is with our, please hold, because I have the wrong paper pulled up. We have over here, this is Claire's section. She's one of our servers. She's got short brown hair. She's over in the corner serving some tables. She's like, or you can sit in the center section here. This is where Jasmine works. And she has long black hair. She's in the middle. And she goes, or we have the section over here on the right. That's where Scarlet works. And she has red long hair. And she's working on the right
Scarlet?
section.
So Yotrix immediately says Scarlet.
Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for the outburst. It's just
All right.
A friend told us to come here, and that we had to sit in Scarlet's section, because she's the best. Sorry. So if we could.
Oh, absolutely. Scarlett is one of our best workers. She actually comes in early every day, stays late every night. Oh, she has been a gem since she got here. We don't know what we would do without her.
Oh my gosh, she sounds like a delight. Obviously why we were sent here.
Well, excellent. Let me get you a table. And she leads you on over to Scarlett's section as you sit down. She goes, all right, we'll be right back. Scarlett will be here with your menus. Have yourself a wonderful time, and don't forget to tell everyone about the tambourine. And she walks away and goes back behind the bar, and you see that she kisses the girl behind the bar, who is blonde, long hair. Must be her wife that she was talking about.
Oh, that's nice.
So listen, so Yotrix whispers this before the waitress can get here. So when we were in the shop owner, Tabitha's sister, she said Scarlet before she went unconscious, but no one seems to be able to answer what that means. And this is like the closest lead we've had. So it can't be a coincidence.
I suppose.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with starting a conversation and seeing what happens.
Hey, we'll just remember what Tabitha said about being careful about what we say.
Yeah.
We should.
Might be the one who needs to take that to heart, Will.
No, it's fine.
Hey, worst case scenario, we just have Will challenge the strongest looking person here to an arm wrestle.
Whoa! Whoa! I didn't agree to that.
Well, yeah, that's why we're talking about it.
And as you guys are waiting, you see that Scarlett, the red hair, she is working at another table currently with what looks like a man that's in bright, shining armor, another man in really long silk robes, and then another man who bears a lot of similarity to Tabitha with the white hair and the tattoos on his face. They're all sitting at a table together, and Scarlett's serving them, and you see the guy in the gold armor slaps her butt, and she jumps up a little bit, and she looks a little annoyed, and they all laugh at the table, and she walks away.
Ew.
Gross.
What an asshole.
So we're all on the same page that if a fight goes down, that guy's getting the first fucking hit, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm knocking that man's teeth out, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna
And
make
Scarlett
him choke
works her
on
way
it.
over to you guys, and she has a smile on her face. She goes, hi, welcome to the Tambourine. I'm Scarlett. I will be your maid tonight. How can I help you?
Well, firstly, are you? How's your day going?
It's great. It's wonderful. Would you like to start with cocktails?
That would be lovely.
Yeah, are there any specials tonight?
As she goes, yes, there are. Actually, we have. And as she says that, you hear the man from the table over there go, hey, sweet thing, you coming back over here?
Oh, no, shut up.
And she,
Oh my God.
she turns around and laughs and goes, yeah, I'll be right over. And she turns back. She goes, our specials tonight. And then you hear him interrupting and go, you're taking your sweet time, ain't you?
Oh, the way I'm gonna put my fucking fist
Oh
through
my
this guy's
god.
face.
Oh,
All
Scarlett, are they bothering you? Do we need to talk to them? Like,
Oh, and she looks. She goes, "Oh no, it's totally fine. That's Captain Norse. He's from the King's Guard. He comes in here all the time. He's one of our regulars."
well, he seems like an asshole.
That doesn't even know to disrespect the lady.
Well, no,
Exactly.
he works directly under the king, and he can do whatever he wants. It's fine. It's
No, it's not fine.
So Yotrix gets up from the table.
Oh
Will's
dear.
following.
Oh.
Will's following this time.
No. I hush them all back down. So I sit everybody back down. It's just me. We're just gonna have a little talk. We're just gonna have a little conversation.
Oh my
If
God.
you guys could collect the specials for tonight, I will ensure that Scarlett can get through telling you what is on the menu without another interruption. And I walk over to their table.
okay. And Scarlett continues. She goes, okay. Anyway, the specials tonight are, and then you hear from the table over there, someone just slaps the table and goes, Look, broad, I'm not waiting all night. Come back over and take my order.
My God.
Yeah, so at this point, Yotrix is getting up to the table.
I'm gonna stab him.
And he turns and looks at you and go, you the new help tonight? He smiles at you.
Yeah.
Unacceptable.
So I smile because I've been to many a drag shows, and I've dealt with many a men out of their fucking element here. And I smile, and I put my hands on his shoulder and then the shoulder of whoever he's sitting next to.
The mage is the one sitting next to him. And as you do this, the one sitting across, the one that's got the tattoos, the shadow guy, he smiles at both of them and looks at you and goes, "Good luck, boys."
So I put both my hands on their shoulders, and I have the largest fake customer service smile that this world has ever seen on my face. And I say, "Oh, I thought you were calling to me that you needed my assistance. I mean, a table of such obviously well-to-do gentlemen would only want the best attention, right? Right?" I squeeze their shoulders.
And he goes, "Oh, yeah, firm grip there." And he scoots out a little bit. He goes, "I like that." And he goes, "Why don't you have a seat with us?" And he pats his lap.
Ew. Can I attack them? Wait.
Ew. Ew. Ew.
So what I'm going to do is embarrass the fuck out of these people. So as he is patting his lap, I would like to begin conjuring a small ball of water behind me where they can't see. Okay? Can I do this?
Do a deception check. I need you to do actually no, do a performance stealth. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Do a stealth check, and he's going to do a roll against you.
Okay. It's just a stealth check, right? I'm not doing a saving throw.
Nope,
okay.
Just the check, and he's going to do a perception save.
Okay. So
They
I got
both are,
13.
13. Okay. Yeah. They got a 6 and a 2. They very
solid.
They hold on, I gotta actually do the other one too. Yeah, and that's a 7. That's fine. So they're pretty enamored with you currently, so they're not really paying attention to what you're doing behind your back. Part of it is the misogynist in them, where they wouldn't imagine that you would be doing anything that would be harmful to them or that you could. So they're just choosing to ignore whatever they think you're doing and just focusing.
God, I really hope we get a short rest before the next fucking fight, guys, because I have to burn some fucking spell slots.
And
let me tell you, you don't get spells back on a short rest.
So Captain Norse leans back a little bit in his chair and he goes, "You can have a seat if you'd like, sweet tits."
And he's the one in the metal suit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So I have a water ball forming in my back, and I also I would like to use heat metal. So I'm going to sit on his lap. He doesn't see the water ball that I'm holding behind my back. I'm going to sit on his lap, and as I do, I'm casting heat metal, but I want it to be slow.
Okay.
So I want him to start heating up a little bit. He definitely can tell.
Yeah, he thinks in his head that he's heating up because he's getting horny.
Yeah.
He thinks that this is he's getting turned on. He goes, "Oh man, whew, it's kind of hot." And he looks at the mage guy next to him, and the shadow guy across from him, and he's like, "Yeah, this is nice. This is good." And as he's sitting there, he's like, "Oh man, I'm a little uncomfortable. I'm gonna have to start taking some of this off, I think." And he's sitting there, and he's pulling at his collar, and he goes, "Oh, it's getting really warm." And you can see the mage guy and the assassin guy, the smiles on their faces are slowly fading away because now Captain Norse is sweating. And he's pretty profusely, he's sweating a lot. And the assassin guy looks at him and goes, You good over there, Captain? You okay?"
I don't know. Is he good?
Yeah, I'm good. I just I'm fine. This is real hot.
Oh my God. Clearly a very hot-blooded man, am I right? And I'm flirting with him a little bit more. And at this point, I lift my feet and put them on the lap of the Shadow Knight.
He's across the table, so you would have to put it on the mage's lap.
Okay, no, I don't want to do that. No, I'm good. I don't want to put my feet on the mage's lap. Mages scare me. I don't need him being like, so he rolled a 20 on perception. Like, I don't need that fucking shit in my life, okay? So I'm flirting with the captain, and I say, so what, you would prefer my company over Scarlet's now, right? I mean, you're so red in the face, babe.
And he looks at you, goes, I mean, and he looks at Scarlet and he looks at you, goes, I mean, who's to say I gotta choose? I am the knight of the king. I'm his right hand man. Who says I gotta choose between the two of you?
Oh, you absolutely have to choose because if you choose me, then there's nothing going to be left for Scarlet.
And he goes, well, I mean. And he's starting like to really get warm, and like he starts coughing a little bit. He's like, sorry, I just it's getting really warm in here. Man, it's like they must have the furnace on real high. Oof. Oh.
So I'm gonna lean over. I'm gonna whisper in his ear, and I'm gonna like hold my little water bowl like up to one of the like a separation point in his armor at his hip.
Okay.
Right?
And,
like
while you're doing this, he's starting to get really warm, and it's starting to actually hurt him a little bit. So he's like, and he like pushes you off. He goes, oh God, and he stands up. And he's like, and like the mage and the assassin guys stand up as well, and they're like, Captain, what's going on? What's happening? And he's like, it's hot. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. And he's like dancing around, and he's like really warm, and he starts like taking off pieces of his armor. And like as the mage comes up to like grab the armor to touch it, he feels it burn him. He goes, and he looks at you and he says, This is a spell. She cast a spell on you. And he goes, she what? And he does a de-spell on the captain, and your heat magic is gone. And all three of them stand up and look at you.
Oh no.
And the captain goes, You were trying to pull one over on me? The right hand of the king? We don't do that here. I'll put you in your place, woman.
Yeah, so at this point I'm gonna step up to him, and I'm gonna whisper in his ear. And I really hope this is as misogynistic as you've written a character so far. So I'm gonna whisper in his ear, and I'm gonna say, that's funny, because a man just got you so hot in your own fucking armor that you forgot about the hot waitress 4 tables away. And I drop the water ball on his head, and I tell him, here's your gift for cooling off.
You do that, and he goes, oh, what? And then all of a sudden, he's hit with this cold rush of water, which splashes a little bit on both the mage and the assassin. And he looks at him and he goes, oh, you're not getting away with that.
Yep, and I clap, completely shutting him up, cutting him off. I turn to the other two and I say, gentlemen, my apologies for getting you a little wet. And I kind of like try to like dust a little bit of the water beads off of them. But your behavior is abhorrent.
Scarlet runs over and she goes, I'm so sorry for her. She's new. I will handle this. Don't worry about it. It's not a problem. And she kind of pushes you back a little bit. And the captain looks at her and goes, oh, you're going to handle it all right. And he grabs her by the wrist. He goes, you're going to help me take care of this right now. And he starts pulling her away.
No.
I'm gonna hop skip right on after him.
Okay. Anyone else going to go?
I'm gonna get up and follow.
Okay. Yep. And he pulls her out in the alley outside of the tavern.
Did his friends follow?
Yes, they did. Okay, so they're all there too, and he grabs hold of her and starts pulling her, like he picks her up by the waist and like starts carrying her down the street, and she's kicking and screaming a little bit.
Sir, that's fucking rude. Put her down.
He turns around and looks at you and goes, You want me to put her down? You're gonna have to stop me if you think you can.
You think you can take all of us? I don't care whose king you're a guard for. You can't handle all of this.
And then as he says that, both the mage and the assassin step up next to him, and they're like, well, the assassin goes, well, you're going to have to take on all 3 of us now, aren't you?
I think
Thank
we can
God.
handle
I thought
that.
this wasn't going to
And
be a
everybody
challenge.
roll initiative.
I would like. Stella, you got another leave spell.
I got a 7. Unfortunately, Stella is in agreement with these
Oh,
actions.
Yeah, we're fucking
So-
this guy up. We're fucking this guy up.
18.
I got a 7. I'm so sad.
I mean, I got a 4, so I'm like the asshole here. So
Hank, what'd you get?
It rolled a 1, but it didn't add my +3, so I think I got a 4.
Everyone should be at full health. Hank, you aren't at full health for whatever reason.
did you
It's
not
probably
long rest yourself?
I don't know how to do that.
I got you. Don't worry.
Yeah.
You've been long rested now.
Thank you.
All right. So initiative's been rolled, and first up is Will.
Oh, God.
God, go for his limp shrimp dick, Will!
You got this.
Will, if you don't put those fucking gauntlets on and just start going
They
ham
are
this
on. I
motherfucker.
swear to God.
Okay,
Oh, smashing.
good. I have an idea.
Oh.
I also have an idea. Does yours involve
God.
a fiery hell?
It does! It does, Stella!
Oh.
I'm scared.
And Will holding said fiery hell as he shoves it down this fucking asshole's throat? Yes, it is.
I was thinking double penetration action, but sure, go off, Queen.
Please tell me that they all hear this and they're horrified.
Okay. So, well, Will is first. So, what are you going to do, Will?
Dude, I don't know.
Dude, just start smashing them. I just need you, like, in range of them.
Start smashing them?
Yeah,
All
start
right.
fucking smashing.
I'm gonna.
Fine, we promise. I have a health potion with your name on it.
I'm gonna die. All
The
right.
cure wounds and
I would
more
like
life.
to thwack the dumb bitch in the armor who's trying to carry the lady away.
Okay.
I guess.
All right.
12.
12. That does not hit.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I was like, he has
Well-
big armor.
So
Yeah.
you swing at him. What are you swinging at him with?
A long sword.
Okay, you swing at him, and he holds up his shield and just kind of knocks it away.
Okay. Is Scarlet still over there by them?
Yep, he is. She is holding on to him with his swinging arm.
Okay. I would like to try and thwack him again then.
Okay,
Okay. All right. 26.
that hits.
Okay. For 5.
Okay. You swing at him, and
Five.
you hit him. He goes to try and block it again, but can't quite get his shield there in time. Mostly because he's got Scarlet in his hands, and he can't quite do it. And it hits him, and he goes, "Ugh!" He goes, "Get out of the way!" And he throws Scarlet down on the ground next to him.
It's fucking rude. I'd like to help her up, please. Thank you.
You can't do that. It'd be an action unless you have another action to make.
Fuck me. All right. Never mind. All right. I guess I'm done then.
Okay. And that makes it the assassin's turn. And the assassin is going to come right at Will. Actually, the assassin's going to come at Yotrix. And they are going to do their first attack with he pulls out his scimitar and he swings that at you. And it does a 15 hit.
It does.
Okay, he does 7 slashing damage to you. So he
Okay.
puffs up directly next to you, almost like a cloud of smoke. You barely even see him coming, and he just slashes at you with a scimitar and does 7 damage.
Okay, so Hellish Rebuke, you stupid bitch. Make a dex throw. Saving
Okay.
throw.
Oh, he's an assassin, though.
Yeah, but
He
mean,
only
maybe-
got a 5, don't worry.
hell yeah.
Ah,
All right, so you fail, and you're going to take 2d10 of fire damage. Let me get these.
Okay.
Oh, that's a d12. Fuck. Oh, shit. No, get out of here. Okie dokie. So that is 11. Yeah, you like that, bitch? Don't fucking come at me with your smoky fucking ninja bullshit.
And he backs up a little bit and goes, "Ugh."
And I took 7, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And that makes it Captain Norse's turn. And so Captain Norse immediately comes directly at you, Yotrix, as well.
Oh, shocker. Man
wait,
wants to...
I lied to you. It is not his turn yet.
Ah.
Because
Okay.
the the assassin gets a second attack.
Oh my god.
And from a distance, he's going to shoot you with his short bow.
At me again?
And 14, does that hit?
Meets it hits, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay, so he hits you for 5 piercing damage and 4 poison damage.
What do I have to do for the poison? Anything? Do I just
you
take
get
the damage?
disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks?
Oh, okay. But I still take damage, right?
Yeah, you just.
So what was it? 9 more?
Yeah, 9 damage total.
Okay.
So you'll take disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks moving forward.
Gross. How many turns?
Until you're cured of your poison.
Okay. So I can just heal myself?
Yeah, from poison if you have a poison heal. You have to do it on your turn.
Well, yeah.
And so now it's the captain's turn. And he is going to come swinging in directly at you as well.
Oh my god, you can't catch a break.
They all want my dick because they're all fucking closeted, so it makes sense.
I'd like to use my protection things as well. Wielding a shield and a creature you can see attacks a target other than you within 5 feet. You can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Okay. So then we'll do that, and then he'll roll again. Oh, first one was a 25, and with disadvantage it was a 10. So his first attack misses. He swings in, and Will comes in with the shield and blocks the first hit, in which he then pushes through, and he swings again, but this time with his spear. He does 14. That hits, right?
It does.
All right, and then that does 11 damage.
Okay. I'm going to use Hellish Rebuke on 2nd level.
I lied. Hold on. It doesn't do 11 damage. It does 8 damage.
Okay. I'm going to use Hellish Rebuke.
Isn't Hellish Rebuke a reaction?
Yep.
Yeah, he hit me.
You get 1.
Yeah, you get 1. You can't keep doing it.
You can't use it until your next turn.
I don't understand. I still have spell slots.
You get it one per round.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, no said.
Yeah, so you can do it again once your turn passes, but you can only do it
So
once per...
Okay. All right. Well, give me this slot back. Damn.
Well, then take it back.
Unclick.
Come on. I'm not the computer. Don't yell at me.
Okay. So after that, it is now Stella's turn.
Okay. I'm going to... how close together are all 3 of the douche nozzles?
They're fairly close, but they're decks. But the assassin guy is kind of bouncing around, and the mage is closer to the captain.
And is Norse still holding the lady?
No, she's on the ground behind him.
Okay. I'm just gonna shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts at the assassin. I want him dead.
Okay.
A 13
hits.
And second one's a 9F.
That does not hit.
Yeah, it only takes the 1. 14 damage max.
Oh, damn.
So the first one, he phases out in a puff of smoke and comes back with a smirk on his face, thinking that you shot him. And then the second one hits him directly on because he was super unprepared for it. And he takes 14 damage and kind of topples back a little bit and goes, that hurt. Ugh.
As a bonus action, I want to cast Hex on Norse.
On Captain Norse? Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna give him disadvantage on Dex abilities.
Okay.
I just a debuff for later.
Okay.
It's a surprise tool.
Mm-hmm. And is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, perfect. And that makes it the mage's turn. Okay, so the mage is going to come after Stella. He's going to use a spell on you. He's going to cast Ray of Frost.
Counter spell.
Okay.
I don't want him playing the video game. What level is that spell?
It's a cantrip.
Oh, never mind. Oh, yeah, he just immediately just gets fucked then. Alright, somebody was gonna do something impressive. I really wasted that.
Yeah. So he just casts that and you counter it. But he has potent cantrips. So that means when he casts an evocation cantrip and misses, or the target succeeds on a saving throw, the target still takes half the cantrip's damage but suffers no other effects.
What? How does that interact with counter spell?
It's considered a miss. Oh, no, it's not, because it's considered that he doesn't attack at all. So you're good.
Yeah, fuck him.
Okay. So he sees that, and he looks and he goes, you might be a worthy opponent.
I wish I could say the same about you.
And his turn is over, and now it's Hank's turn.
Spicy. In that case, I don't think there's any way we can just convince these guys to leave. Which one of the three looks is the most powerful? Do we know that?
Probably the captain.
Probably
right?
the captain, because he's the captain of the guard, so you would just kind of assume he was the more powerful one.
All right. Well, in that case, actually, question. If I cast Shatter, it says... Never mind. I answered my own question. In that case, I'm going to cast Hideous Laughter on the captain.
Okay.
So he's going to perceive everything as hilariously funny, and he's going to fall into fits of laughter if it affects him. He has to succeed on a wisdom saving throw, or he will fall prone, he'll become incapacitated, and he can't stand up for the duration.
Okay.
Oh,
Wisdom
Jesus.
save. Here we go. He rolled a 12.
Oh, he failed. So it also says at the end of each of its turns and each time it takes damage, the target can make another wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so he starts laughing at whatever. What do you do to cast the spell? How do you cast it?
What do you mean?
Like what are the actions you take? Do you say something? Do you do a dance? Like what do you do to cast the spell?
Do I get to choose? It says I can customize it.
Yeah.
Some flavor.
Well, in that case, I'm going to do a fun little dance.
Okay. So you start doing a fun little dance, and the captain looks at it, and he starts to laugh. He goes, "What are you doing, you stupid idiot?" And he starts laughing. He's like, and he falls over laughing. He's like, and then his little mage and the assassin look at him like, you okay, captain? He goes, and he's like rolling on the floor laughing.
Yes, success.
Anything else this turn?
I don't know if I'm allowed to do more than one spell.
Probably not.
No, not unless it's a
Then-
bonus action cantrip, because you casted a level spell already.
Or a cantrip?
A bonus action cantrip. So if you have a cantrip that is specifically a bonus action, you can cast that.
Then nope,
Or-
that's everything. Before I finish my turn, though, I'm going to look at him. I'm going to say, suck on this, and I'm going to do this sign language word for eat shit.
Okay. And he just looks at it and starts laughing hard. He goes, "That's hilarious." And now it's Yotrix's turn.
He's Hanky's biggest fan now.
I mean, at least he can't fight
Gotta be
you.
his crispiest
He
fan.
can't fight you when he's laughing.
Nope.
It's true. No, I love this. This is hilarious. What an objectifying way to go down. It's
On his
almost like
ass.
he shouldn't have told all those women to smile more. All right, so it's my turn. Can I get a fucking geography lesson real quick? Where's everyone standing?
So Captain's on the ground, and behind him about 5 feet is Scarlet, also on the ground. She's kind of like sitting, almost like with her. She's in that sitting position of like, I fell over, help me. Where her
Gotcha,
hands are
okay.
down, and she's like propping herself up, but she's like
putting
on her
her
hip like a
thighs
dog.
away.
He did not
Yeah.
just color.
And the assassin is behind her. He moved back, and the mage is next to the captain, and then the rest of you are on the other side away from him. You are furthest back because you are the last to take action, so everyone else is a little bit ahead of you.
Okay. All right. So I'm dropping Jasper off at school. He's going to land about 5 feet in front of the trio of douchebags so that Scarlet is
Jasper
not
off at school.
Yeah, so that Scarlet's not in landing range
Okay.
for when he blows the bitch up.
So Scarlet is like, if they were a triangle, the three of them, she's in the middle of the triangle.
God damn it, Scarlet. You stupid fucking bitch.
You won't be able to hit the assassin without hitting her.
All right, hold on a second. I mean, how dexterous is Scarlet, are we thinking? Do you think she could...
Don't you dare! She's a civilian. Do you know how much hit points a normal person have?
Bro, she put herself in a bad position.
She put herself there. Yeah, it was her fault.
Carried and thrown.
This is like the shopkeeper all over again.
Yeah, I'm gonna play devil's advocate here and say maybe we shouldn't kill her.
Can I knock out Yotrix?
No.
No, the average human has like 5 hit points. No matter what you do, you kill them with a slap. You could do normal.
I know. All right, so I'm still gonna summon Jasper. So I'm gonna summon him.
Wait,
No,
shut
Shut up! Everyone needs to have more fucking faith in me. So I'm gonna summon Jasper, but he's only gonna be able to engulf one of them. So I would like the target to be the captain. So the other two and Scarlet won't have to do the deck saving throw, which is total fucking bullshit, but whatever.
It's an ability.
Well, I need him out. I need him out. All right, I'm not wasting the fucking damage.
No, you're fine. I couldn't stop you if I wanted to. I can't stop you. It's an ability.
Well,
I can't stop abilities.
There's no reason to stop me. So Jasper drops down. Captain needs to make a dex saving throw, and
he has disadvantage on those right now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
First roll is an 8, and then 19, but he's taking the 8, so 8.
I'm pretty sure you have to get a 12. Oh, it's a 14. You have to get a dex
Not
saving
do anything.
He fails.
Yeah, you have decent wisdom. You're good. Hit him.
All right, so 2d6 of fire damage just for being within range. So he's going to take just 3 damage just for Jasper coming in. I am then going to start my bonus action. Oh yeah, I do have to bring this out. Okay, so bonus action, my flame blade. So I evoke a fiery blade in my free hand, similar in size to a scimitar. Scimitar fight. Let's go. Let me see that fucking hairline, bitch.
Back to the captain.
Yeah, I'm talking to the captain.
You have advantage because he's prone. You get to take the higher roll.
Yeah. So let me do my hit throw. Well, I don't think I need to roll it again. So I got a 23. That hits, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, roll again. You might crit.
Roll again. You might get a nat 20.
Yeah, you might get a crit. Go. Just go for it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Crit.
That's a 21.
Nope. Okay, but you hit him.
All right. So then my blade is gonna do 12 damage.
Big.
And hold on a second. So.
And he took damage, so he's gonna roll for what's it?
Yeah, but you haven't taken
Yeah.
all the damage yet, so calm down.
Okay, every hit though. It's alright, he fails.
So one of my other actions is if I cast a spell that deals fire damage or restores hit points, while Jasper is summoned, I get to roll an extra d8, and I get a bonus equal to whatever that is. So we got 12. Let me just do a quick little d8.
Yeah, that's part of the same damage.
Yep.
And he's going to take 6 more. So 18 damage, you balding short fuck.
Big.
And he's just laying on the ground laughing hysterically. He's like,
this is funny. Honestly, I'm chuckling along with him.
And is that your turn, Yotrix?
Yeah, that's it. That's all I can do.
Back to the top of the order. It is Will's turn.
Okay. Hi, kitty.
You can pet him if you want.
Yeah.
He's just strolling. He's just strolling around waiting for his turn.
We just might take that as an action.
Yeah, that's an action if you pet the cat.
Damn it! Come on, just let it happen, bro.
Can't have nice
We could
things.
classify it as
know
item
this.
interaction because you get one of those for. Okay.
No,
No.
that's an
Allowing
action.
it.
That's an action.
This is about to become the campaign of getting Will to pet Jasper. Like,
I just want to pet the putty.
Honestly, it might be worth use the action.
No. Well,
Nah, do whatever makes you happy.
okay. I'm gonna.
Will pets the cat.
Will just is like, all right, guys, good luck. Kneels down, pets the cat. Will's gonna try and shank Laugh Butt McGee.
Okay.
Advantage. We love advantage.
god.
Ooh, half butt McGee.
Butt monkey. Okay. All right. So I rolled 2 of them. What is a B?
27.
Did I win?
That's
Did you
a
get a nat
nat.
20?
Yeah.
It was a
See, that's
B.
what B is.
Yeah, that's a nat 20. You got a nat 20, so you do crit damage,
What's a B?
which means you roll damage twice.
Wait. Okay.
It auto crits. It auto puts in the damage if you hit that little thing.
Oh,
Do I
well,
hit the 2d10 plus 4?
Did it roll your damage for you when you did that?
No.
Okay, then yeah,
Oh, it didn't.
you'll roll the 2d10 plus 4.
Okay.
And then
I'll
multiply
do
it by 2.
It rolled 2 of them.
That's fine. That works.
18.
18 damage. Okay. And so you stabbed him with what did you stab him with?
My long sword of justice.
Okay, so walk me through your attack.
Bro, we just killed the fucking captain, and I'm taking shit. I will not take shit for this fucking goddamn cloak anymore. Y'all are giggling as you just run this man through with a fucking sword.
You started this shit too.
You
No.
First of all, I did not say that the captain is dead. I
Okay.
said walk me through your attack.
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
god. Jesus Christ.
But he will be dead shortly. Give me this.
Oh my
He's
God.
still looking pretty healthy.
Okay,
Oh, good.
so
Oh my God.
Will
Not alienate an entire town yet.
Will walks up and takes his sword and shoves it through his shoulder. And tries to cut off
He's
his
gonna do a
arm.
wisdom save. See if he can. Nope, did not pass that wisdom save again.
This is the power of a bard.
Jesus. So like he doesn't really have use of that anymore, I guess. I don't
And he's
know.
just laughing. He's just
Yeah. Yeah, he's having a great time. He's having a grand old time. I'd like to whack him again now.
okay.
Too crit.
He still has disadvantage. So
Oh, okay, so I can do 2 again.
Yeah, roll 2.
and both
16.
miss. You miss.
Okay.
What? He is
All
higher
right.
than a 6. What is his AC?
Higher than a 16.
Yes, we're doing a
Interesting.
16 and a 27. Yeah, that's
Somewhere in there. Somewhere in that range.
Yeah. All right. Interesting. Okay, well, I guess I'm done now.
Okay. So you go to stab him again, but he just happens to roll over with laughter and dodge it as you do it. And now it is the assassin's turn. And he just kind of ports in front of Scarlet, and he picks her up and puts a knife up to her neck. And he goes, I think it's time we end this now. You take another step forward, and I slice her throat.
Do it, pussy. You won't.
Shut up! Jesus Christ. Or you could just like give us the lady and we'll stop beating up you and your friends.
And he looks at the captain, who's still laughing hysterically on the floor. And he looks at the mage and he goes, that's not going to happen. You don't understand who you're dealing with.
Would you like to explain?
No,
Well, that's not helpful.
you wouldn't understand even if I did explain it to you. And you see Scarlet struggling, being like, it's fine. Let him just take them out. Let him go. Let him hurt me. I don't care.
No.
See? And he grabs her a little tighter and squeezes, and she winces a little, goes, see? The lady likes it. She doesn't care.
I don't think she likes it, sir.
And Scarlet yells out again, just go. It's fine. Just leave. It's fine. I'll be fine. And the mage steps up and he goes, you should listen to the lady. This won't end well for anyone if you don't.
Well, what do we get from walking away?
And the assassin looks at you and goes, your lives.
Yeah, I think you're putting
Please.
too much value on that.
You don't know what we've done with our lives up to this point.
He's afraid that we're going to kill all of them because they're losing.
Wait, is the assassin one that looked like Tabitha's
Yes.
homie? Okay. Okay.
Is anyone's forearms showing?
Yeah, anybody got glowing tattoos?
Yeah.
You can't see anything like that.
Damn.
Damn.
Extra crispy.
Yeah, little crispy chicken nugget over there.
I have a
Can we
plan.
check in with the cloak and see how the cloak's feeling about all this? Can we get a pulse on the cloak?
Oh yeah. Are they aware of the cloak? Because we could
Nope.
totally
It's been in
trick
your
them.
backpack the whole
Visible
time.
in the backpack.
No, but like, do they know the lore behind it and know what it looks like?
You have no idea.
It's also visible, and we're not showing it to the bad guys we're about to murder.
I'm just curious if the cloak is like, hey, we should be doing this or not, you know? Because I only take my orders from the cloak.
We need Scarlet, so I don't care what the cloak says. Stella is getting Scarlet.
Why do we need
Okay,
Scarlet?
all right, done and done.
Because the almost dead shopkeep said the name,
Yeah.
so it's important.
Oh,
What was the shopkeeper's name?
you're right.
Katie.
Katie.
Katie. Okay, all right. I tell the assassin very pointedly, and like I'm like looking at Scarlet the entire time, and I say, "Let Katie go." And I want to see the reaction on Scarlet's face.
She doesn't respond to that at all.
But is it like an obviously not responding for a reason? Or does she not pick up?
Roll perception.
I'm so fucking perceptive. It's a 27. Tell me.
It's at first she thought maybe she was just distracted by everything, and so she didn't hear you. But it was very clear that didn't mean anything to her.
Kill her. Just let him take her. She's useless, obviously.
Oh my God.
Over her. Where are we saving her? We're the White Knights. We're getting her.
I'm kidding. Jesus.
Then I'm going to tip the imaginary fedora.
So whose turn is it next?
The mages.
It is the mage's turn, yes.
The mage's turn. Okay.
So, since you guys haven't yielded, he's going to attack. So he's going to attack Yotrix because she seems like the biggest threat to him currently.
Bring it
Jesus
on, pussy.
Christ.
Oh, it's not the mage's turn; it's the captain's turn, and he's going to roll a wisdom save. See if he gets up. He still does not get up. So it is now Stella's turn.
Huge. So you said they're in a triangle, so I can go on the side of the captain and walk past him.
Yeah. So to his left, facing you, so you're right. There's no one there. To his right is the mage, and behind them is Scarlet, and then directly behind Scarlet, being held by the assassin.
Do prone people get an AOO?
No.
Huge. In that case, I'm going to go on that side, walk right past him, grab Scarlet's hand, and I'm going to dimension door her and myself back to where I was standing.
Yes.
Roll a sleight of hand.
Please work. Please.
All right, so you get in there and you perfectly do it. The assassin sees that you're about to do this, so he goes to pull the knife across her throat, and you see it start to cut in, but then you dimension door her out just before it does any serious damage to her.
Hell
But you see
yeah.
him finish the stroke, and he very clearly was going to slit her throat.
Stay safe. Don't go too far. We need to talk.
Stay at least 30 minutes away. 30 feet away from us.
3 minutes away from us.
Is that your turn?
I'm trying to figure out if I have anything to do with a bonus action. I don't think I do. I think I'm sad.
Okay. It's now the mage's turn, and he sees this happen, and she goes, "And you all get to die." And he casts Fireball.
No.
I'm using the last spell slot I have to counter spell.
What level?
4th.
Okay, that counter spells.
Yeah.
However, he's gonna meta this a bit. He's gonna counterspell your counterspell.
No, that's perfectly possible. It's oh god. Wait, that means you can't cast fireball though. Eat shit. Wait, what? How does that?
It's a reaction.
Reaction. Yeah. Oh shit.
Yep. So
I've
prepare
had
to
this
be
exact
fireballed.
thing happen before, where there were just two mages, and we just counterspelled each other's counterspells for like 2 rounds in a row. He's
He's gonna cast Fireball at you guys. Okay, it's gonna do.
Wait.
20.
Can I use my reaction to give him disadvantage?
In what way? Like, what's your reaction?
It's just called protection. It's while wielding my shield. If I see somebody attack,
You can protect one person.
I'll protect Scarlet.
Okay. So he casts Fireball, and it's coming at you, and Scarlet sees that you're protecting her, and she pushes you out of the way, and she jumps up in front of it and spreads her arms out in front of the Fireball.
No, wait, can I do Hellish Rebuke instead?
And the Fireball hits her directly.
What the fuck?
It hits her, and the fire bursts out around her, and then almost like a vacuum cleaner flips around, sucks into her, and dissipates completely.
What?
And she turns around and looks at you guys, and her eyes are glowing bright red.
What the
and she
fuck?
goes, and she runs.
Excuse
No,
Oh,
no! Get back here!
Madame?
Are we out of fucking fight?
The captain breaks out of his trance, and as this is happening, you see that they have all vanished.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, at least we're not dead, but geez.
Like, that's cool and all, but can we go after her, please?
I'm following her. Fuck them.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, go after her.
Roll perception. You need to get a nat 20 to know where she went.
What?
I mean, I almost got a 20, and then I ended up getting a
Nope.
Didn't?
Six.
I got a 13.
So you guys have no idea where she went. And all you know is that the robe is freaking out in your backpack, Hank.
You guys, something's happened. Now I don't know if you guys thought that maybe that weird fire show in that girl's face right there meant something or not, but it did to the robe.
And while you guys are doing all this, someone walks out of the bar. It's a girl with long blonde hair. It's the girl you recognize from behind the bar. And she goes, "What's going on out here?"
A little tussle. Don't worry. We have to go
Nothing
now.
anymore. Nothing anymore. We're good.
Scarlet lives?
And this is the first time you really get a good look at her. You see that her left arm is fully tatted up all the way to the top. And she has like black lipstick on and black eyeliner. And she has a snake bite on one side of her lip. And she's wearing like a tank top. And she goes, she's like very feminine, but also very masculine at the same time. Like she's definitely got muscle tone, but she's very attractive. She is
My
big titty
dream.
goth girl with platinum blonde hair.
Are her tattoos or any of them the eyes?
You can't see that part of her wrist yet. But you do see that she does have a tattoo of an eye on her arm. She actually has two. And they look like the eyes that you saw before, just without a smoke or fire next to them. And she goes, "What's going on out here?
Oh, don't worry about it. It's we were just
Where's
talking.
Scarlet?"
She left. I don't know why.
Love to know. Do you know where she lives? Where she'd go, perchance?
And she goes, "No, I don't. But her tables. Damn it."
I can wait the tables.
She goes, "You're not waiting tables." She goes, "Oh no, what happened here?"
She had some words with the king's captain, and then they all left. We don't know anything else.
Norse. Oh, that prick. Come inside. Come on. I'm
Thank
Breen. Let's go. Let's get inside.
I'm not sure how much I want to go in.
Listen, Stella, we can just do a little bit of recon, see if we can get any info from
And then
her.
you can feel the cloak is freaking out in your bag. It is like your bag is freaking out. And she turns around and looks and goes, "What's going on with your bag?"
Don't worry about it. I got a toy in there for my niece. It won't stop turning on.
And the robe unties the thing, flies out, and starts wrapping itself around Breen. And she's like, What? She can't see it. It's still invisible. And she's like,
Invisible, yeah.
What is this? What's happening?
That's the toy.
Spell.
we push her into a fucking alleyway because I'm assuming we're still.
We're already in an alley.
Yeah, no.
Are we?
And then she stops and she goes, "Stars?" And all the movement that you were hearing stops completely. And she looks at the four of you, and she looks back at this invisible thing. She goes, "Stars? Is that you?"
You know the robe?
Do you know Clokey?
And then it you see visibly that she gets released by whatever was holding her. And she goes, Oh no. You definitely need to come inside.
Yo, I'm never fucking avoiding an NPC ever again. All of you can fucking blow me. Everyone's getting blown up. I don't give a shit. The shopkeeper was the first.
I will counterspell all of your fireballs. I swear to God.
No. No.
I can only do it 3 times, though.
Thanks everybody for listening and hanging out with us. Does anyone have anything they want to plug or anything they want to share, anything like that?
The wizard.
I just want to pet the putty.
All right. Well, thanks for hanging out with us. Does anyone have social media they want people to follow them on?
Yeah. Leave me alone.
Oh my god.
Actually, a famous recluse, so I don't want anyone to know me like that.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, you guys can follow me on Twitter. It's KCletus. And I'll if people start following, I'll put updates for the campaign. But right now, there's no point. I mean, I do post when the new episodes are out and stuff like that, so you'll know when the new episodes come out on Twitter if you follow me there. And maybe we'll set up some other fun stuff. We do have merch in our store as well, which you'll have links for in the Discord, which is linked in the description, and also we'll talk about it in the outro. If you guys want to ask questions, if you have anything you want to see happen or anything you're excited about, feel free to send us messages at the Twitter I just said or in Discord or anything like that. But thanks everybody for hanging out today, and we'll see you next time. Say bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Hey, thanks for listening this week. And thank you to the amazing voices we have acting out these characters. We have Jordan playing Yotrix, we have Nick playing Stella, we have Miffy playing Will, and Emily playing Hank. And we can't forget to thank our amazing audio editor, John Lockard, for all the work he puts in. And credit out there to Kevin McLeod for the music that we used in the intro and outro this week. Don't forget to follow us on whatever platform you're listening to this podcast on. Also, if you could give us a 5-star review, that way more people get the opportunity to listen to the podcast. That's all for now, and we'll see you next time on Dungeons and Drag Queens.
Can we try that again? I was texting.
I was also distracted.
Wow.
Leaving. I'm going home. Dude.
I'm sorry. My I didn't realize that I'm like 11 messages behind on my sister's group chat.
You're making Walrus work more. How dare you?
Also, Jordan, didn't you say you had to go somewhere in 15 minutes so we couldn't start yet?
It's 14 minutes. Calm down. My bagel bites aren't ready.